Are you waking up in the middle of the night with those excruciating leg cramps that leave you gasping for relief? You're not alone. Millions of seniors struggle with this painful problem daily. But what if I told you there's a simple solution? You might be overlooking. These mysterious nighttime visitors don't have to control your life anymore, and today I'm sharing the exact exercises that have helped thousands reclaim their strength and mobility. Did you know that over 60% of adults past the age of 60 experience regular leg cramps, yet most doctors only offer temporary Band-Aid solutions? The pharmaceutical industry doesn't want you to discover these simple movements that could eliminate your dependence on their products. I've spent years researching this issue after watching my own mother struggle, and I've narrowed it down to 5 powerful exercises that attack the root causes of leg weakness and cramping. Before we continue, if you want to end those painful leg cramps once and for all, hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications. You'll get access to our complete Senior Strength series that has helped thousands regain their mobility. And don't forget to like this video. It tells YouTube to share this important information with other seniors who desperately need it. Understanding what's really causing your leg cramps. Most people mistakenly believe that leg cramps are just an unavoidable part of aging, but that's simply not true. The real culprits behind those painful midnight spasms are often hidden circulation problems, mineral deficiencies, and muscle deconditioning that happens gradually as we move less. When blood flow becomes restricted to your lower extremities, it creates the perfect storm for painful cramping, especially during rest periods. This is why so many seniors experience those dreaded Charlie horses that jolt them awake at 2 a.m., leaving them hobbling around the bedroom in agony, desperately trying anything to make the pain stop. What your doctor might not have explained is how closely your leg cramps connect to your overall nerve health and circulation. As we age, the tiny blood vessels in our extremities can become less efficient, delivering fewer nutrients and removing less waste from muscle tissue. Think of it like a garden hose that's become partially clogged. Water still flows, but not enough to keep everything healthy and thriving. This partial blockage creates an environment where your muscles can't properly relax, leading to those sudden involuntary contractions that feel like your calf is being twisted by an invisible hand. And if you are taking certain medications for blood pressure, cholesterol, or water retention, you might be unknowingly making the problem much worse. The connection between dehydration and leg cramps is also crucial to understand. Many seniors reduce their water intake, especially before bedtime, trying to avoid nighttime bathroom trips, but this well-intentioned habit could be setting you up for painful cramps. When your body lacks proper hydration, the electrolyte balance in your muscles becomes disrupted, making them far more susceptible to spasming. Imagine trying to keep a car running smoothly with low oil levels. Eventually, something's going to seize up. The same principle applies to your muscle tissues, which require adequate fluid to maintain proper electrical signals and contraction patterns that keep you moving smoothly through your day. The seated calf stretch. Your first defense against nighttime cramps. Let's start with what I consider the absolute essential exercise for anyone suffering from leg cramps, the seated calf stretch. This gentle but powerful movement directly targets the muscles most commonly affected by nighttime cramping, helping to lengthen tight tissues that may be contributing to your discomfort. The beauty of this exercise is that it can be performed anywhere, at your kitchen table, in your favorite armchair, or even in bed before you go to sleep. All you need is a towel or light resistance band, though even a bathrobe belt will work in a pinch. This accessibility makes it perfect for seniors who might have balance concerns or mobility limitations that make other exercises challenging. Here's exactly how to perform this game-changing stretch. Sit comfortably with your legs extended in front of you, keeping a slight bend in your knees to avoid strain. Take your towel or band and wrap it around the ball of one foot, holding the ends firmly in both hands. Gently pull the towel towards you until you feel a comfortable stretch in your calf muscle. That sensation should feel like tension, not pain. The key is to hold this position for a full 30 seconds while taking deep, relaxing breaths. Many people make the mistake of rushing through stretches, but that 30-second duration is crucial for actually changing the muscle tissue. As you hold the stretch, you might notice the tension gradually melting away. That's your muscle fibers actually lengthening and relaxing, exactly what we want to prevent those midnight spasms. What makes this stretch so effective is how it specifically targets the soleus and gastrocnemius muscles, the two primary calf muscles that tend to cramp most frequently during sleep. When these muscles remain shortened throughout the day from sitting or limited walking, they're primed to contract unexpectedly at night. By performing this stretch consistently, you're essentially reprogramming these muscles to maintain a more relaxed, lengthened state. Mrs. Johnson, a 72-year-old participant in my senior wellness program, had suffered from nightly leg cramps for over a decade before discovering this simple stretch. After just 2 weeks of performing it twice daily, her midnight cramping episodes decreased by nearly 80%. It wasn't complicated medical intervention that helped her, just this straightforward approach to addressing the actual cause of her discomfort. The ankle alphabet, boosting circulation and joint mobility. One of the most overlooked yet incredibly effective exercises for improving lower leg circulation is what I call the ankle alphabet. This simple movement pattern helps pump blood through your extremities while simultaneously improving range of motion in your ankle joints. A double benefit that directly addresses two major causes of leg cramps. The restricted blood flow that often occurs as we age can create a buildup of metabolic waste products in muscle tissue, which triggers those painful spasms. By washing out these tissues with improved circulation, you're essentially giving your leg muscles a deep internal cleaning, removing the irritants that can trigger cramping episodes, especially during those vulnerable nighttime hours when circulation naturally slows. Here's how to perform this circulation-boosting exercise. Sit comfortably in a chair with your feet slightly raised off the floor. Beginning with your right foot, imagine your big toe as a pencil and start writing each letter of the alphabet in the air, making the letters as large as comfortably possible. Move through all 26 letters, taking your time with each one to fully engage the ankle through its complete range of motion. The magic happens because this exercise requires your ankle to move in multiple directions, up, down, side to side, and in circles, engaging all the small muscles, tendons, and ligaments around the joint. These varied movements create a pumping action that helps move blood and lymphatic fluid through areas that might otherwise experience stagnation, especially if you spend much of your day sitting. What's particularly valuable about the ankle alphabet is how it can be easily incorporated into your daily routine without disrupting your normal activities. You can perform this exercise while watching your favorite television program, talking on the phone with a loved one, or even during meals. Margaret, an 83-year-old with a history of poor circulation and nightly leg cramps, began doing the ankle alphabet while watching her evening news broadcast. After just 3 weeks, she noticed not only fewer cramps but also reduced swelling in her ankles and feet that had bothered her for years. Her doctor was amazed at the improvement in her circulation, all from such a simple intervention that required no special equipment or medications. The key to Margaret's success was performing the exercise consistently, once in the morning and again in the evening, giving her legs twice daily circulation boosts. The toe towel grab, strengthening forgotten foot muscles. Now, let's focus on an exercise that targets an often neglected area critical for preventing leg cramps, the intrinsic muscles of your feet. The toe towel grab might look simple, but it activates dozens of small muscles that directly impact your leg health and stability. These tiny but mighty muscles in your arches and toes play a crucial role in how force travels through your legs. During walking and when they weaken, other larger muscles must compensate, often leading to imbalances that trigger cramping. Imagine your foot as the foundation of a building. If that foundation is weak, the entire structure above becomes unstable. That's precisely what happens when these small but important muscles are allowed to atrophy through years of wearing restrictive footwear and limited barefoot activity. Here's how to perform this powerful exercise. Sit in a chair with both feet, flat on the floor, and place a small towel directly in front of your feet. Using only your toes, not your hands, work to scrunch the towel toward you bit by bit, gripping and releasing in a gathering motion. The goal is to eventually pull the entire towel underneath your foot using just this gripping action. Here's the proper technique. Stand facing a wall, countertop, or sturdy chair that you can hold for balance. Position your feet hip-width apart with your weight evenly distributed. Slowly rise up onto the balls of your feet as high as comfortably possible. Hold the raised position for 2 to 3 seconds, then lower your heels back down with control. The key is that controlled descent. Count to 3 as you lower your heels back to the floor, rather than just dropping them quickly. Aim for 10 to 15 repetitions to start, building gradually to 2 to 3 sets as your strength improves. If this movement feels too challenging initially, you can begin by doing just the raising portion while standing on both feet, then progress to the more challenging version of lowering yourself using primarily one leg at a time, which increases the strengthening effect substantially. What's particularly remarkable about heel raises is how quickly they can transform calf strength when performed consistently. William, an 81-year-old who had suffered from severe nighttime leg cramps for over 2 decades, was initially skeptical that such a simple exercise could help after years of ineffective medications. He committed to performing 3 sets of heel raises daily, morning, afternoon, and evening. Within just 3 weeks, his cramping episodes had decreased by nearly 70%. And by the 2-month mark, he was experiencing full nights of uninterrupted sleep for the first time in years. The reason this exercise works so effectively is that it addresses both the strength and endurance components of muscle function. By performing multiple repetitions, you're building not just peak strength, but also the muscle's ability to work continuously without fatigue, exactly what's needed to prevent those middle-of-the-night spasms. Now that you've learned these 5 powerful exercises, the question becomes, will you take action today to end those painful leg cramps once and for all? I've shared with you the exact same routine that has helped thousands of seniors regain their strength, improve their circulation, and sleep through the night without painful interruptions. These exercises require no special equipment, take less than 15 minutes daily, and can be adapted to any fitness level, which means there's truly nothing standing between you and relief except the decision to begin. Your legs have carried you faithfully for decades. Isn't it time to give them the care they deserve? Imagine climbing stairs without fear, walking confidently without pain, and sleeping peacefully through the night without those excruciating cramps jolting you awake. That reality is possible, and it begins with implementing these simple but powerful exercises into your daily routine. Start today. Even if you just master one exercise this week, and I promise you'll begin noticing improvements faster than you might expect. If you found this information valuable, please hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications right now. I release new videos every week specifically designed to help seniors rebuild strength, eliminate pain, and maintain their independence. Your support also helps us reach other seniors who desperately need this information but might not know where to find it. And don't forget to leave a comment below sharing which exercise you're going to try first, or any questions you might have about implementing this routine. Remember, age is just a number, and it's never too late to rebuild your strength and reclaim your comfort. I've seen 90-year-olds transform their mobility using these exact techniques, proving that your body can still respond beautifully to the right kind of movement, no matter your age. If this video helped you, please share it with a friend or family member who might also be struggling with leg cramps or weakness. You might just be giving them the gift of pain-free living. Until next time, keep moving forward, one strong step at a time.